can't hit go live and with your glove on this mobile. Welcome, brothers and sisters. Vegan Crypto Channel. Hope you're well. I'm freezing. 19 degrees. Yes. So real quickly, the market, little retracement to be expected. All my alts, my portfolio, for the most part, is retracing back, but still green. Real quick, you see some videos about my with my brown lab, Dakota. He currently, unfortunately, is fighting for his life. He's only 7. Things just happened with these guys. He's a huge part of our family, and had to take him to the emergency room yesterday. He's been at the vet a lot because he's got a hernia, but they think it's bacterial pneumonia. He's got 105 fever. They're waiting for the radiology. He's at home, he's driven by food and not eating, not doing great, no energy, all that stuff. So it's a fight for us and for him. So, make sure if you got your non-human species part of your family, give them the love they deserve, because you never know when things turn. So he's fighting right now, and I hope he's strong. So when will this, excuse the out of breath, I just literally stopped running. I'm like, oh shit, I'm running too long. Gotta go live for my brothers and sisters. When will this market end? Here's the truth. Nobody knows. I'm hearing, ran this morning, you have 275 days left. You have this, you have that. Everyone, second quarter of next year. Nobody knows. I even hear people saying this is going to be a super cycle. Discover Crypto saying that bullshit. George says that every freaking day. Never going to happen. If you listen to these morons, and they are morons when it comes to that, because they just want you to feel FOMO, you'll get wrecked. There will never be a super cycle. I don't care how much freaking Michael Saylor, that psychotic man, is buying. Doesn't matter. He doesn't care if it goes down to $20,000. He's got no kids. He's a multi-billionaire. He doesn't give a crap where it goes. He'll just buy more and he'll wait 4 years. Doesn't affect his life. The bull run will end. Now, there are 4-year cycles in the sense of the economy. It's not necessarily 4 years. It could be 5 years. A lot of times things go in 5 years. The thing about 4 years is the halving, as we know, right? The Bitcoin gets cut in half. The mining, the producing. So there's a supply shock that happens eventually, right? It took a while, but it happened for us. But it wasn't so much that. It's more of the ETFs and all that happening that's driving it up. The cycle ends when the macro environment ends, period. When it could be next week. As I always say on my streams, you never know what tomorrow brings. If we start getting inflation issues, something happens to the new leader coming in, all that type of stuff, anything, Taiwan and China, North Korea, whatever it may be. If the macro events go crazy, we go crazy. Crypto goes crazy. So does the stock market. They're not decoupled. Crypto is not ever going to be decoupled from the economy. Sorry. Everyone said last bull run that it would be. I laugh because crypto's a high risk asset. So what does this mean? It means everything that you own in crypto is high risk. Everything can all go to 0 and it can all go to 1,000. Not all. XRP can, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Depends on the tokenomics. It can all go up or it can all go to nothing. What does that mean? That means, hey, C90, good morning. Hey, Fresh Kool-Aid. What it means is you take profits when you feel it's the right thing to do. Please don't believe in a super cycle. Please don't believe that you've got 300 days left or 90 days left. We could have a year and a half left. We could have 2 weeks left. Am I taking profits? I'm not. Will I take profits? Profits, yes. And that's what this channel's for. Hey, Fresh. To keep us all in check. Yesterday some comments to me, hey, when are you going to sell? I'll tell you when I'm going to sell. And you guys share with us when you're selling. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. Truthfully, a smart thing for me would be to have sold most of my AIOZ and my Ondo, and many other things the other day. My XRP. I'd be sitting very pretty. No, thank you. I'm not ready yet. I can tell you if the prices where they're at now, 6 months from now, I would be selling. To me, in my mind, we're too early. I've waited too long. I've invested too much. You guys have waited too long. You've invested too much. Even you new people, you're putting up the risk. Don't be afraid to take profits. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And I can promise you this, I'm not going to get screwed in this bull market, nor are you. If you put in $1,000 and you're up 10 grand, you may want to consider selling. I may want to consider taking my own advice. I took profits in July. I'm not doing it this month. So I hope that helps. In regards to the cycle, do not believe there's a super cycle. It won't happen ever, 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 ever. Bitcoin, depending where it tops off at, is going down 50, 60%. I don't care about ETFs. It's going down. Your alts, your Ondo, all the things you love right now are going down 90%. Turned into George today for the first time in several months. I haven't listened to him yet. He yelled at his guy who gave him a super chat and then banned him for asking to talk about XLM, banning the donators. I told you, George is a fucking piece of shit. Excuse my language. Hope I don't get banned for that. He's a piece of crap. Here he yells at his subscribers, and C90, I should yell at you for bringing George's name up in my fucking chat. How dare you? I'm just joking. But that's what I said. Who the hell yells at their subscribers? People who give him money. He is a piece of shit, arrogant piece of shit, and he's never made anyone money. He's still against Ondo. He's still against Aerodrome. He's a moron. God damn it, C90. Why'd you do that? Oh, he's a true moron. I wonder if it'd be nice one day if I get enough 1,000 subscribers or something like that to have mods. You'll be number one on my list to be banned, C90. You'll be put in timeout continuously. I think you should listen to George, watch his channel for some news, but you're never going to make money from him. Promise. I promise. He will convince you, like Jerry Banfield or what his name is, not to buy anything. So, enough of that. Thanks, C90, for getting me going. Just joking. But just, enough about the bull run there. If you have questions on that, let me know. You all know, the old timers know. There's never going to be a super cycle, and the bull run is going to end when it freaking ends. And it's not going to be one event that ends it. It's going to be multiple events, and we don't know if that's the first quarter of next year or the first quarter of the following year. But it will end. It will. Okay. Finally, I'm number one at something. You are number one. Definitely. You working on the Stellantis job in Indiana? In Kokomo, Indiana? That EV plant? So guys, Bitcoin has to make a next move up. And yes, if you're like me, I'm not down at all. Literally yesterday, my portfolio was up hundreds of thousands of dollars, like 350 grand at one point. Then a lot of them like AIOZ, XRP was retracing, other things were retracing, but my portfolio actually went up. Why? Because Benki went up and other things. And now Benki's back down. Here's my issue with Benki, and because I talk about my portfolio a little bit. I love it, but Avalanche, I've told you guys forever, not UC90, to buy Avalanche at $20, $30, that it's going to do great. And it should be at 30. Well, now it's at 50 some dollars. Well, Benki should be following it. It's not. That is concerning. So I don't know if Benki is going to have the power I once thought. Tokenomics are not great. But I'm not selling it. I'm in profit. It'll just sit there. I believe, hopefully it'll get some type of, it should be following Avalanche a little bit. Since it's not, that's concerning. But when it does move, if it moves to 5 cents or 10 cents, I'm very happy. I have a lot of it at a penny below and a little above. Velodrome. That'll eventually move, I assume. I've been buying more. I'm in the money, but it's a dud. Have no idea why it's not moving. I believe it'll get its turn. Everything gets its turn, and it might only go to 15 cents, or it could go to $1. My hope is $1. Obviously, there's no reason that it's not moving. The only reason is it's not in favor right now. There's no love for it. There's no hype on it. There was, and it's been in a dud zone since April. Not great. I always have to remember to tell myself, don't sell one to go into another. Remember the tax implications. Stick to the targets. C90 just said something very important. There's tax implications on everything you do. So, you sell, you made profits, you always take out money, 30 to 40% on the sidelines, out of Coinbase, out of your DEX, whatever the hell you're using, into the account, and waiting on the sidelines for the tax man. There's no ifs, ands, or buts in it. You do not reinvest it, period. Take out some profits too. And then if you want to reinvest the rest, hell yeah. Or keep it in USDC, whatever you want. Earn a couple dollars while you're waiting to deploy it. Keep it in a stable coin, and then boom, jump in. But you always take money out for taxes and some profit. Don't just take your profits and throw it into something else. And be careful about, people selling stuff to jump into XRP. A ton of people sold all their Solana and jumped into XRP. Now XRP is going down. Everything has their hype. XRP's maybe has died off a little bit right now. I don't know. I'm okay with it staying in this range for 2-3 months. It's above 17 cents. Hopefully it'll get another run. But it's not going to be that easy to get through $3, I would assume. You've got a lot of whales who are going to sell this thing and already have. Just remember, there's always profit taking. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have my other phone with me because it's too cold. I can't have my gloves off to look. So I don't have a ton to say, but, what was I listening to else on Ran? Oh, my God. Ran. Let's pick on him a little bit. He's an idiot to begin with, but smart guy, but just a douche. Saying that Link Marines, whatever the hell the nickname is, he was saying that they've had the same pain that XRP has. And it's good that it's finally made a move. I know C90, you are in Link. They've had nothing but in regards to pain. They went from a couple dollars, $4 or $5, whatever, in the... Oh, listen to the dog. The wolves. Those are wolves. Can you hear them? We got a siren going. Testing tornado siren or whatever. Alarm. You heard the wolves? Not wolves, coyotes. Jesus Christ, I'm smoking crack. I'm in Illinois. There's no wolves. Had a senior moment. But he's saying they've had pain. They've had no pain. They've had a great run up and then back down. They've had one of the best runs in the market. Why? Because you could have bought it at $4, sold it at 20-some dollars in March, bought it back at $8, $9, $10, wherever the hell it dropped down to, and sold it back at 24 or kept it. They've had an incredible run. XRP has been a dud for a million years, since the last all-time highs, years ago. 6, 7, 8 years ago. Can't compare anything to XRP, that's been through. Maybe Cardano. Spain has just been underperforming, not a suppression like XRP. Yeah, but they performed, as you know, early in this, last year or this year. They performed at least where you could, get out, make a nice profit, and get back in. XRP never. They had one little run up, 2 run ups. One after the case rumor in July, and then one after the rumor of BlackRock ETF, and it came right back down to, no man's stablecoin land. But just, it's all good. I just find it to be a funny analysis. It just took a break. Chainlink always takes a break and then it pops. Oh shit. We'll hear more coyotes in a minute. Oh, so is it time to reassess your portfolio? No. Truthfully, I've been adding more to mine. I've been buying a lot more. Not necessarily new projects, but I've been buying a few. But I have been adding to my stash just because I think, we could have a serious retracement. I don't know where Bitcoin's at right now. I know it's been teetering. A lot of people calling for a serious retracement. Now, there will be one. I don't know when it's going to happen. Nobody does. Man, they're really testing this out. Oh, it is Tuesday, isn't it? Yes. So, are you guys buying anything? What have I been buying more of? Moonwell, which is kind of a dud right now too. I think it'll get some juice back. I'm certainly not buying any more XRP or Cardano. I think that would be a smart move for a double, 2 times from here. If I'm going to join when I sell it, my long-term capital gains, and I will sell all of it at some point. I'm hoping there's some news with Cardano and XRP to drive it up to the $4 to $5 range. I don't think it'll be an easy feat to get there, just because of a couple reasons: token supply, and because of so many people will be selling at the $4, $5 region. Depending what's going on in the market, I will unload some there too. Unless we are in the thick of things, I won't sell a penny. But if things are, stagnant for a while, I might, sell 30, 40,000 of them and just leave the rest until I think we're towards the end. Let's see, XRP above $2. Too many folks like Ben's dad got sold on a project that they lost money in. This pump allows them to take out at even. Yeah, exactly. I'm done buying the top 50 projects, looking at some sub 200 coins, which are mostly DeSci related, that I'll add. I'm in the same boat. I'm not buying Avalanche at 50. Ooh, it's windy here. Sorry, guys. I'm already stacked. I wish I bought more at $20, but I got what I got. I'm certainly not doing it at 50, even though I think it'll easily double from here. I'd rather, for that to make sense to me, I'd rather take that money and put it into like what you're doing. And that's what I'm doing right now. So let me know what you find. But if it's not on Coinbase, it's not going to be in my world. A lot of these high risk plays, I believe, will pay off, even if they double or triple. Some like Benki, Marlin, a couple of these high risk ones I have in, they're high risk. Even if they double or triple, it's a lot easier for them to get to 3 cents from 1 cent than Avalanche get to $150. Even though tokenomics on Avalanche is way less, like 3 billion or 4 billion or even 1.9 billion on some of these high risk plays, which is low. Not great, but lower than, 10 billion, like Solana, versus, 500, 600 million. But the reason is $50 to $150 is a completely mind F for a lot of people to buy. A lot of people want to buy something at a penny or 2 pennies versus $70. But I have all that. We all, when you become a mature trader, you got to have all of that. We had the opportunities to buy $7, $8 Avalanche. Now it's its turn to keep going up. But it could, on a serious retracement of Bitcoin and everything, it could go down to, from where it's at right now, $30 easily. Hope we don't see that. I'm hoping a serious retracement happens, you know, when Bitcoin busts through 100,000 and these alts go up another 20, 30%. Then maybe they take a, you know, then if they take a 30% retracement back, that's not as bad. To have a huge retracement back right now would be not be good mentally. But it will be a time to buy. But I'm not looking for that. I don't look at that as a gift right now. If it happens, and we'll take advantage of it. And those of you on the sidelines waiting for that, that's what, you know, don't be afraid to jump in. If you're not in the game, it'll be over before you know it. And you'll be jumping in at the 9th inning, and you'll be exit liquidity. We don't want that. I've seen that too many times. We do not want that. I was exit liquidity on ACH. That's about it. And you'll see, you know, people the big thing right now is talking about Dino coins. That's the new term of the old projects. They're talking Ethereum's a Dino coin and XRP is a Dino coin. Well, yeah, they are old, but I mean, that's where mature money goes, guys. You have to be diversified eventually. Be in the large caps, be in the mid caps, and if you have money, you be in the small caps as well, but they're all high risk, but those are extremely high risk. Yes, with the highest risk, you get the biggest gains, of course. But a lot of times you have a large supply. So when you're looking, TJ just now said he's still buying AVAX here and Injective. Man, that's borderline. Yeah. I wish I had more Injective, but I bought so much at $17. I mean, not enough, but I mean, you know, enough. Yeah, I've heard TJ talking about AVAX, buying AVAX for months. What are you waiting for? I don't understand. He's been in Bitcoin, and I did hear him briefly talking about all the picks they did with Aerodrome. No. Ondo. No, they were late. Velo. No. Late. AOZ, I hear them talking about. Nope. Moonwell. Nope. I love how people take credit. Not that I had anything to do with it, but they didn't. I will tell you, Moonwell got on the radar because of me. Because I told Drew about it. And then he started yapping about it, then blah, blah, blah. Enough of that. But what do you know, why are you buying a $50 AVAX? You know, you might as well buy Bitcoin. Though you'll make more money out of AVAX, I believe, than Bitcoin. Liquidity is on Coinbase, lending on ETH. The FDV and TVL is 1.1 to 3. Might be a play you can look at. Okay. Yeah, that's a good call. Damn, it's cold out here. Good morning, Mike. Welcome. Can anyone give me a little market update, please? Where's Bitcoin at? Like I said, I can't look right now. I'm frozen. Where we at? Is anything up? You know, I know many things are up, but is anything, you know, accelerating? Is XRP still selling off? Is Cardano, that type of thing? Bitcoin 96,150, really? Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Huh. That's good. I mean, we have really been struggling with Bitcoin. It makes sense. Money's coming out of that and going into alts. People are calling this alt season. I mean, and technically, a little bit. It's a pre-alt season. It would certainly suck if this was alt season. And that's what we got. Because we've had some extreme runs. I don't have the runs, but we have extreme, you know, rallies on many projects. But it's nothing compared to what we, you know, should be getting into. Excuse me for a sec. AMP. 65 million is good, but dude, it can't get to a penny. What the hell? I mean, Jasmy, look at VeChain. Who would have, well, I would have thought it, but Amazing. V-chain. Yeah, AMP. I mean, what the hell? Good old coins are pumping. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see 96K. That's great. We truly got to get back and, you know, the old timers know this. We have to get on the doors of 100K again. And we have to get through 100K. Why? Once we get through $100,000, where will it go? It will be all over the world. Bitcoin, 100K, Bitcoin, 100K. And all of a sudden you'll see 60 Minutes doing this and you'll see this. It all over the place. And what does that do? It sparks retail who used to be in it, who kind of watch it, and newbies going, what? 100K? And then their friends saying, they're calling their friends, hey, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in 2 years. How's it going? How's that Bitcoin? And they'll think everything is Bitcoin. They'll think that's all a crypto. And then it starts the party a little bit, right? The hors d'oeuvres get, the hors d'oeuvres are here and there, the appetizers, and the drinks start flowing. And it brings the party to the next level. But that's going to take 100K. Excuse me, got to put on my glove. It seriously is. Quant, yes. I'm glad I bought so much quant. I was going to buy more on the low end, but I heard there was some FUD around that. I think it was on Discover Crypto yesterday. DZ said he was going to look into it. I didn't. I don't care. I'm well in the money. I don't care. I stopped buying it. I have enough of it, but, because it's got such great tokenomics, but I'm glad to see it's going well. I don't know what FUD someone on Discover Crypto was referring to. I don't think we'll pass 100K until the end of December. Yeah. Who knows? It could be tonight with a ton of money coming in, but you're right. One doesn't know. I would like to actually see it not happen until next month as well, because my concern is wash trading, profit taking, people selling for their losses, all that type of stuff, which December could bring, end of the year. But I'm just saying that'll get it, make for a nice, very nice holiday season for us to truly get. We don't want to rush too much, because the harder we rally, the harder we fall. That's just how it goes. You can't just go straight up. But what could happen, I can never say will, what could happen is the rally just continues and it starts sparking other things and the money keeps flowing, because, the more money you start making, the more FOMO you get. Even if you're up $100,000, $1 million, you do whatever you can to jump in. You don't sit on the sidelines. Most people, 9 out of 10 people, buy in the bull market, not in the bear market like many of us did. Everyone thought I was crazy for buying so much in the bear market like I did. Now, initially I didn't, because I was down so much money. But I started accumulating more, did what I needed to do to accumulate more, get the losses out of my brain, because I knew they weren't losses until I sold, right? The AMP one hit me pretty hard, annoying. It wasn't life-changing, but it was annoying. It's not my first time getting my ass kicked. And the only thing that bothered me about AMP is AMP. Not that I was getting my ass kicked on it. Two things. The company sucks. The CEO, Tyler Spalding, whatever that douche's name is a total dweeb. Never communicates, is a horrible piece of shit. And then they dumped 80 billion tokens on you, or 40 billion. It's like in the bear market. Screw you. But I made so much more after that, it doesn't matter. AMP will be nothing more but a tax write-off. But not this year, next year. Quant left Twitter for Blue Sky, so people are scared. Okay, don't even know what Blue Sky is. Huh. Why the hell would you leave Twitter? What a jackass. There's all this stuff, it's amazing how rumors flow. All this stuff going on that Trump is going to do no capital gains for American companies, American crypto companies. I hope he says that. That's great. Even though he won't be able to do it, that would be lovely. Just, that's kind of actually not good to be saying that. You should say it for everything because, your projects like VeChain will sell off probably and all that stuff that's in China and elsewhere. So many crypto companies are not here in America. Or maybe he can make it towards more favorable for them and try to do it equally in, some equal type of things or make it fair for all cryptos. Who knows what he's going to do. I just want him talking about it. Haven't heard anything in a while from him about it. It's not a priority. But I want to hear some cabinet members. I want to hear what the plan is, even if it's BS. That'll get some more excitement. That'll get some Trumpers in here and, who may have a lot of cash. Maybe not a lot of teeth, but a lot of cash. Just joking. Yeah, I knew Quant would come back. I do have to say, Quant, I started buying a lot. I've had it for a long time, but I started buying more of it quite a while ago. Actually, when AJ, who I don't listen to, but he was yapping about it quite a bit when he was on Discover Crypto, I think it was called BitBoy Crypto at that point. I do have to say, no one knows what's up, but he was a big HBAR and Algorand guy, and it's paying off. And there's nothing wrong with these older projects getting love and getting their turn because so many, people are trapped in them. Why not? Everyone deserves a break. Everyone took a hit the last market. We all deserve our share of the vegan pie. Oh boy. All right. It's cold. Anything? Thought there might be more folks on here, but maybe my title sucked. Who knows? I'm not good at getting with the title. I'm not into the clickbait shit. I don't play the game right or well. I'm just not going to. But I do take your guys' comments seriously and have no fear. Can someone give me one more Bitcoin? Is it holding strong? Are alts selling off? Are alts being strong? Just, you don't have to give me a full rundown. Just give me I don't like being naked out here, not seeing the market when I'm talking about it. Appreciate you, C90. Sorry, not a ton to talk about here. I just don't want people to get sucked into a bull market super cycle narrative. And if you listen later, subscribe if you would, comment, whatever you need from me. That's what I'm here for. Normally I have more content than this, but harder to do when I just have my one phone. Holding steady. Okay, we'll take it. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Do not forget to jump in the game. Don't be afraid. Get your dry powder. Take profits. Take money out for taxes when you do sell. And subscribe here. And whatever you need from me, I'm here for it. I'll see y'all later. C90, be good.